Well, I got something a little more set back here. This video goes out to Merve and Merla. Merve texts me and says, Joshua, where are you with the Joepipe technology? And see if I can work this out of here. This is a, I forget what you call it. Not a Venturi pipe. And I'll show you the inside. So I've made my little thing for trimming down these circles of K2300 firebrick. Then I used wood bits to core it out. And you can see this one's a little bit deeper than the other. So what I'm looking for is for a pressure differential, right? And I believe the lead that I'm following here is that when the air goes through and comes out here, it depends on the angle, right? On the angle where it comes out, that's going to change the low pressure zone, right? So there's a relationship between low pressure and high pressure. I believe that's one of the variables responsible for shifting fire from the normal state of combustion into the quantum state. So I'm really hoping that this will work. I was able to fit this in, but I may have to put all these together and trim it down to where it actually goes inside the pipe. So last week in my testing, I was using the 1-inch copper fitted with the 1.5-inch copper pipe over top, about a 1/4-inch gap, and I was able to get a full variable control of the air to fuel. That means I was able to turn the fuel, the propane, down to where the ball in the glass was just floating about 1/16 of an inch above the brass seat, and and where I was able to turn the air all the way up to maximum. And my fan is the 3-inch inline fan, and it puts out 350 CFM. So there's a lot of air coming out of that pipe. And normally, you know, when I've been doing this in the past, I would have blown out the flame or pushed the flame outside of the quartz tube. And so I know that something is happening, because I talked to my friend Ken in Edmonton. He's into research with another partner. And anyway, I shared this with him a few days ago, and he says, "Yeah, that's very unusual. That should not be happening in conventional science." So I know that I'm very close, after all these years, to discovering what it takes to trip normal fire and into a quantum state or into an implosion burn, where either the fuel becomes superconductive, where the hydrocarbons are maybe partially separated, your hydrogen and carbons are partially separated, or where there's a full separation of matter into the individual atoms. And so this is what I'm looking at. And just give you a little bit of background information. When the Lord gave me this technology in 2004 in a dream, a week later he spoke to me in an audible voice, and he said that the perfection of the fuel would lead to the discovery of unlimited heat. So I'm talking the release of quantum energy out of the third state of matter, where matter, the third state of matter, is shifted into the implosion state, right? You have an implosion burn. And just for an example, in my early tests, I was testing 5/8 copper pipe, 4 inches long. And at the time of my testing, I had 3 fuels. I had water gas, I had diesel and water, and also had alcohol and also a water flush. In this one test where I was burning alcohol vapor using isopropanol, the flame was burning inside the pipe. The pipe wasn't hot enough to change color, but was an implosion burn. A little bit of reaction coming out of the pipe, and for no apparent reason, the pipe became transparent where I could see a spinning ball of white, and through the pipe. And around the pipe, I had about 1.5 to 2 inch diameter flame coming out, multicolored, all the colors of the rainbow, about 12 inches long. It was like it was sheared right at the end. It just totally sheared. And so what I did, I turned on the water vapor, and I turned off the alcohol, and I still had the fire burnt for a full 10 seconds after turning off the alcohol, running on water vapor alone. So I know that I was at least achieving 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, because the water vapor was being cracked into plasma. And I've seen many different anomalies like this. I'll get into this in another video. And I can actually show you some of the physical remains that I've saved over the years, or was able to save. And so tomorrow I'm going to try this little device here. And so the air and the fuel be coming back here. And so it's the way the pipes are set up that actually allowed for a full air to fuel burn, where I could turn the fuel all the way down, air all the way up, or set the dial anywhere, and I would still have a burn. And it's going to be interesting. So I've designed this to just to see what it's going to do. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Thank you.